Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Michael Whitman, and today I want to talk to you about the World Cup. Yesterday, I got to watch some of the World Cup on TV. Of course, it's in Los Angeles now and some other cities in the US. It was very exciting, and I wanted to talk about the idea of how do you handle pressure if you're an athlete or if you're a non-athlete. You can learn from elite athletes because the World Cup comes once every 4 years. And for a lot of these countries, this is even bigger than the Olympics, maybe, which is also once every 4 years, of course. So, how do they manage that moment? And sports psychology teaches us a lot about managing these type of moments. One of the ways is you reframe the situation into a challenge and an opportunity from a threat. So our bodies can go into fight or flight. This is a threat, the what ifs, the outcomes, the results, and you get back into this is a challenge. This is an opportunity for me to show what I can do. This is a chance to work on the process of the details of what I need to do in that moment. And this is called a cognitive reappraisal. There's also ways to work on your breathing, which gives you a physiological reset where you can do 4 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. That can also help calm your nerves. I also tell people that some anxiety is normal. You're going to have some anxiety, and that gets your body ready. But you want to be in the zone of optimal anxiety, which for most athletes is taking it down, a notch or two. And these are ways you can do that. So if you're a non-athlete, you can use these same principles when you feel nervous about something like a business proposal or a corporate meeting or a job interview, first date, whatever it is, and you get into the process more than the outcome. And that can really help. And it's a lot of it I've talked about in my book and detailed it in using tennis as the main example, but it applies so much to so many aspects of life. So I hope that helps and you enjoy the World Cup. We saw a great game between Norway and Brazil, and it was an interesting contrast of strategy because ultimately Norway won, but their strategy was to play very patiently and slowly for the first half of the game where they were almost lulling the other team to sleep, and Brazil's strategy was to keep pushing, and it worked out for Norway where they were opportunistic about when to be aggressive. And so that was interesting how they used a certain strategy that was very successful. Okay, hope this helps. Take care.